and the prophet Dr. Onyameba waba kamensa wa but and the yerbakasa afa spiritual marriage yes or you true ye nuanu me sa afunu bebre wo ho ase bi o tefreche ahofe a wo fra na ahofe paade meka chew nyankopon hye da hye nyipeduan kama a ehun de yes obani anentu shankus bobby stand beautiful and a pretty face na so say beauty freche awar abonte de me sa adwonso abo akokọ no ye pede nde ye kasa fa spiritual marriage hu na ye hwe kwan a osifado na imi effect a o ma ye nuanu me sa no bebre na awar oyedin ho no prophet Dr. Onyameba me mo akwa apomit den nyame adum daddy ye mbisa spiritual marriage no botuma a chan ne courses ana so de adult ba
yo me da se ye kasa spiritual marriage ayo obroni kasa na yadeba ye poto kasa no ye kurom kasa ye akan kasa na se twi kasa na ni ana se ye pa kira ne se obi a oni sunsun bi ewo awale ana wawale ewo sunsun menim se me nuanu ma omo hwe me de awale omo te ase
sa pepe
nti se ye kasa spiritual marriage eye obi a oni sunsun bi ewo awale apam sa na te
I see denti na sebe emba ahofefo a nyankopon abon mo a omudu omo mfeso a esese omo ware no eye din ma omo so betimi aware just because of obi aware om ewo sunsun
ne atie ne se sunsuma awale no ho eto mbere bi aya na se ne ye kirekire mu ne yesa na tie what you say ye was spiritual sex ye was spiritual rape yewo enda hodo the fact say obi no elder no enkire say bia na yire no anameboa Ghana yewo mba bebre yewo mema bebre a omo ne emada but enye yire no omo enye obi kura anye ne mpana obi wo kura ene yese ba ko bi kura ba ye friend say hook up o friend na o kana wo betimi atwa na wakwa no wakwaji wani what you say uwi a onu ni apam bia ohun se won boy foforo na ma na won be ma foforo na ma na oba foforo na ma oni right bia ye dey ewo so what you say entino se ye kaso obi was spiritual marriage na che say ade na develop to the level say empla twe abam wo sunsun am na bedu say abusua ene abusua tenase age sunsun no wo bibi atum e de wa ma no what you say enu ne ye friend spiritual marriage basanka etiefo beti masea no kura wo yina no se enipa bebre wo a asofo bi aka twom se omu was spiritual marriage but in actual fact no omu ni spiritual marriage ade omu wo yina no se omu was spiritual sex issues with spirit what I say entino obi wo a oda na sunsun bi ene na ba beda but enkoye awale obi wo ne de no sunsun ni be hye no so ne struggle what I say obetimi sunsum na struggle sana sunsum na wikino sana wetimi na ayede ahia
ma mentwa wa no ade ba ko a aya medwen ho a menti ase e was spiritual marriage ho asem a ye ken ni say enka ye ka marriage anaso de relationship a e ade a nipa mienu ate omo ho ase so wo se wo peme me so me say okay ma je atum enti no se bibi be kosumpo a na che se me ya aware because nipa mienu entumi agree say bia omo be ya ade bi wo bra ba ko ye mfa ne say ba ko agree na the other one I disagree both of them should agree before contract can be made in this case no they be omo ka say spiritual marriage wo be hwe no na oba no I say ya ware no sunsun ono ya we himfa na ye friend ko gina baby e wo sunsun ma ye ne din kita ho a oji itum say me je atum say sunsun we on ware me enso omo ka na spiritual marriage omo be a me
enu ntina me kire say enu me bebira ya na to ye nuanu mba ne mmema bia sebe nyame nkonkon ni omo so na ebi omo fo mo ho ma Kristo and omo fo mo ho ma Urade a ama omo aye prune obroni be say they have become prune to the devil. I say abrabono mo bono any spirit anything can attack them at any time. What I say ni etie ni say spiritual sex and I say answer na sunsun bi ene wo beda no owade a ode bra because manuka say in Deuteronomy chapter number 23 verse number 10 second come from betimi akaya Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse number 10
can o say obema bu omumu
se obema bu omumu
na ne ho nte wo ne
ho ente che say wa ye bad luck
na ne ho nte wo na ho se anadwunu ntia
se ye anadwunu okoda ya ne ho ba ye ne ntia
ene on free ho nsaban no echi
ene on free nko ensraban na echi
omma nsaban no mu
mane mba ensraban no mu
na ereko anwumre no
na ereko anwumre no
onfa ensuo nwale
me pacho famisi ho what we say who spiritual marriage kwa na wo asole a wo de fin aka the whole church including us of all in the Bible says obi mpo da anadwo no ye bema na oda ye na ne su ko ni san no hu se ne hu esane no je say we release what you say e dayem ena we hu ni sa de no se sa ablanko o wa asore dem kura na se o baby a hoye holy place kura o mfi honom ma onsan ko obium efi se ne hu agufi yaka Bible kaso obi hu agufi a je say wa ye bad luck what you say obe wa wo so ne ma be dey ebe say until the reason why abayifo ana abosom ana nsaman ana motia etai so mpeso mu ni nipa dayin ane say so mo no be yes ade na wo be ye bad luck person until ade bi a wo ye bia no wonko ade ne nipa kwa na yagi o matum no wo kwa ye de ye nji wontum though that is the main reason why ahohom ene nipa da just to contaminate them. So be gu hu fi obema wa ye bad luck obema bo bra nye ye obema wo ne ma sei enti na ono ba beda what you say enti say bebre no ahoma ene ombeda no ene ombeda by force it is not their consent ene ye ne omoda what you say na the reason why sunti omonsa kan nipa bebre ni say a lot of Christians nowadays are prayerless people omo yankofo omo mpempai bo omo mpa kwankire bibi nkuta no oni protection biala oni bambo biala abrabo obo no ho my pastor said that preach on behave yanko a obi ntime mbede ne spirituality ma no enti okwa asori a obebo mpaye se owo dem de owo no ani fie dia no prayer what you say enti no obi a omo ahonhom ta ne omo da pa mo ba lock e mo de akeka omo krunum omo de akeka omo yirenum omo de akeka abusua omo de akeka efie ni na aye bad lock ni na gina ho se sankrofo no omo ye nkrofo omo ntan nye mpai bofo enti ne etie ne se ye kase obi wo spiritual sex ana se sunsuma wale ya mina medical ka say the spiritual marriage is the worst form of that relationship no. You don't have to allow any spirit to overcome you. Nyamesum na yesum ni na no. One of the greatest powers is will suffer the mouth giving you the ability to resist the devil, which I say because so woman bonsam kwan ka krebi wo wakwan mu a or the sex be the ebe contaminate you.
Yen hwe say physical aspect of it no obi e ba be se wo pa wo right wo tumi ka che ni pa kono say wo ye but does that mean say sunsum no yenyi spiritual control enu ntina devil anaso say sa motia ne spiritual omutumi ba ebe to share nipa so yes
nipa bebre wo asase we so a omusunsum ha because of baby omudi omutira kwhye what I say bi asole a wokọ ebi baby ode no akwhye power bi a nhye da yede eni ho enti no why vulnerable to any spirit
good say nipa wo ho a obenya spiritual father na
it's a mass ohini bi etnase na odifo bi ya ade ma no nti osoli gina ho 2 Kings chapter 20 verse number 20 say na oka kire Israel for say Israel munji awurade nyankopon ndi na mubetim na munji na difo so ndi na mubedi ye nti everybody needs a prophet or a pastor, a spiritual person ewo na brabom se be ya Bible say ye no honam ni moja enanya ye ne awiem atumfo nti se de ye wo watchman fo ewo Ghana asase so omo hwe ye companies so omo hwe ye adwuma so no you must also get God's watchmen over your life enti na Bible kire wo Hebrew say mommra mo ho ase ematumi a ekro no na afi mommra mo ho ase ema masofo ana mpanimfo mo de efise omo nwe mo kra enti se wo ye nipa bi wo na se wo nche sunsum nipa bi a owo spiritual eye no de abofo ni sunsum ahodo eyi adwuma obetumi de protect o de ene that idea you can spiritual sex and spiritual marriage na they will be the common thing in your life.
Mami mbisa o fan say obi wafa spiritual father na wenya spiritual marriage na sunsum bi aya one ne ba beda no spiritual father na say nipa na mbebo amande kra anye bia obetumi hu.
In the first place, our spiritual father or you very spiritually inclined. At the end, going to me so kura and a walk mania.
Then to me also.
Every lion protect its territory. Lion bako nebia or one a yere any ebia ne mabɛyɛ sɛ bia 500 no ɔno na ɔyɛ head wobɛkɔ ne nnue biara ɛwɔ ne territory mu a wadwo nso ayɛ dɛ ɛde asisisisi ho ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ mark sɛ wonnim na sɛ wobɛtɔ saa territory mu a you have entered into the terrain of ebia lion what I say into every prophet biara na say sunsum nipa biara you must be a lion over your people. What I say okay Zachariah ho na obetimi a kyerɛ sɛ Israel yɛ jataburuwa or the church how protective the leaders of Israel were. Into John chapter 17 Jesus Christo in ɔbɔ mpae no ɔse awurade embre na so hyɛ ɔba nyonyam na wɔba so anhyɛ obi ɔkasa na ɔse wɔn a wɔde wɔn maame no mebɔ wɔn ho ban mehwɛ wɔn so and the wasem no emma won senia wo ma me dem ye dey me fa hwom so no until you can never be a spiritual leader without having the power to protect your followers.
Now let me be so asem bi o say senia na wo church mu ni kire say those people now omo ye wo members ni dey omo afa o say bi omo spiritual father and na say bi a bompai ma omo na hwe sunsum de ekomu na afi protect omo say na be ya oho bi enkoto omo because you say spiritual things are more real than physical. Yen hwe say obi ko asori bi no say okay minjai ma sorry no na ma ba prophet Dr. Nyame ba ho aba ka che ne say na ekoso e o mabrabo nti me pese me fa as a spiritual father nipa ninja na sorry a okọ no na oba nipa no ni territory or different territory no oba because of bibia atono no wo be na njai na sorry na still betumi e protect no na wakọ na sorry na nipa na etumi efisa o how
why will you live under a guide who cannot guide you?
Yeah, so in this case na agini
ewiase de etie o Yesu ba na sole wo ho na yewe asofo akese o mo hyehye ntale akese eche me de ekura me but because they were not able to care for the spiritual needs of the people when the Messiah came they all followed him. What I say ewiase obi mfa ne ho nkobo bibia eden be call say you have to have a good reason why you are attending some church and as a society be.
Exactly.
But as a society na wo as a church and as any other spiritual group a wo gidi a wo do ho akwhyem na wo da na wonya nightmares and na wo bobra na wo hunu so honhom bi ne wo di akon honhom bi twitwa wanam na wo say you are proud say me Pentecost me Assemblies me Roman me Methodist me na say you don't get the spiritual benefit of a society. Why will you have to always be? Any people to me can say, and I saw you will meet him, and the way they are better, I mean, and I the buy. When I the buy, you are dying. How old was your grandmother when the person died? How rich was that person? How protective was that person? The level of death are a common bushram. So many are very intelligent and come be jaisa preach on. No one don't question baby a baby. Obi wa ebusuemu nya 40 years wom. Ebusuemu nya 50 years person wom. Who said that when you be both titru biala a kire say ebusua no wadachi ebusua bi where you can predict that the next 10 years or masebeshi
na kire say ebusua na nkasa bibi ekoso
yes sunsun bia mo ho ban
me da say nti nipa no office ebusua num na wenya spiritual marriage ana so de say ebusua ne de say ebe fro ba betoto ne oma akoye no ho ade de ebi nsida ne nipa ne ba waso ye ho a na woko sunsum na wo hu say adepreko no e nebusuam na efia what can you do to
them? In the first place no wo meye me member no emmo bia metimi de aboa wo e ma wa free mu no as a first aid no me de bema wo ba me ka say me nchiro
kana enti
ni friend bi e na okọ Yesu nche that was the first time a Yesu asayare ana wakachi obi se sole na wan sole ana wani ntinante Yesu bompaye ma no first one so wo hu no den o so me hu no hwe ene Yesu sa bompaye biem edema no o so hu no den o so me hu no nipa te se nnua papa we yo ka be mo share ginai one person one blind person wa bompaye 3 times no evidence of healing na Yesu ka che ne se wona me nko kro ni ti enti Yesu de ne nante ya akodu kro no ho ne junction ta wo firi kro we ma kro awokom no ene o ma ne tra kro no oginem no bompaye ma o so hu no de o so me hu no ade kan ene Yesu ka che nse wo hu sa kro we men san ko wachi biem it means that owo abrosan wo ho a men san ko fa biem owo ba wo ho a ontumi nko wale ne biem owo company wo ho a wa lusu ma pese Kristo ni bia wo hwe mi bia ate asese you see when you are in darkness and you see light instead of standing far away to watch the light try to make sure you get close to the light.
Baby kakra na mpese me sure because they are woka no kakra me nim fa won say Yesu tuntosio e na ode ye ahwea e na ode ye nini sa na me
you different and also you another way you friend the God of second chance. When me person na be koti be obi o hwe mo ye Kristo ni bia no
and also different
and also a different story. Assembly wa why you catch want to do the research in your Bible and know that this man of God is not lying. Yesu Kristo di onipa ni ko gina kuro ni ntia eno osan ya owie no he gave him warning not to return. Enti chese ejapade bi o kuro ni mu bia na ye fi onjai onko start new life. Wo di fo bia na wo kwa asole. Na asole no what try for 3 years, what try for 3 months.
Yes. Na Yesu ka chen sama na nsa come back to circle.
That is the family issue. That is the kronankasa musu edom so. That is how cares the town is. That is how cares the family ni here. Hwɛ masa wontumi nka ncho so obede wo no wasan da musu no musa. Preko wudwale no wamfa na nkɔhye baabi fofora obesan akɔ akotom. 2 Peter 2:22 or say here no kware be na omubu no or say na okraman asan akofa ne fie na preko aye dwale no wasan aye dai wakɔ akoto ono ankasa ne dai na munam enti Yesu Kristo or say obi ayale a first impression it does not condemn the person. Enti say meme to we obi mba ma asole na enam santi ebi a sunsun bi wale no enam santi ebi o spiritual battle bi no battle na say ebi a oteme nka na oba me nkyɛn na me wo mmoa bia na me de boa na first aid no ese me de ma no what you say Ghana akura no do be rush ko hospital sanka ye di mmra no so a anka sa nipa no ye afro ne be sanse ye friend say no free him fa. You have to use all available means to save the person or give him first aid. After that no na fe we be say ye den na sa de we ye dey e baaye no wa chekere what you say and me as prophet Dr. Onyameba me yesunsuma wale enwo adwuma na mebu anipa ho no uba me nche na wonye me church member. I will not throw you away, but after giving you the guidance and the spiritual direction why ye na wo ho ato no if you want to be so wise and intelligent enough for your spirituality say one kasa so tena se na hu say Yesu ka kire oba ne say me de ye do ba sa nka me so me mo kwadu but my more kwadu because me nim say na wo ye na nye honam nti I try to solve the spiritual aspect for you. Name go and sin no more. Just say ye wa afeku gro bi wo wa do ho kobo a wo ho ntowoda ye wo namfo bi wo wa ekuo bi wo do ho kohyemu a spiritual marriage because what atena wo so a ebusuo bi wo wa as we anyi witire mfi ase spiritually a while the spirit have dominance over the people he will always attack you. What you say? Into the make say onipa bi oda oso da yes oni obi da na obi ne da na aboa ne da na odwan ne da na krama ne da anam frama emununkum anaso we eche no na ne ho asai oba bema you will never ever prosper in life.
Prophet Dr. Onyameba me pese me bisa wa asem sometimes na ya ye pese yete nsam we say in order to solve every problem no so at least we go closer to you understand other things are ebe boa o se na ebe ya ubetumi hu say na yesa me say na yesa nipa bebre eba wo nkyɛn ema wutumi boa nipa bebre obi wɔ hɔ a spiritual marriage ti say dia wo kan ya spiritual marriage na we break it ama na obi wɔ hɔ a otonade ayento otumi ba ema wutumi at least wo work ma no wo bɔ mpan ma no ɛna wo ma na akwankyerɛ wo yɛ nneɔma bi ɛde ma no mboa wo de boa nipa de ɛyɛ bebre ɛno nti amesisi a wonye din yɛ pɛ sɛ yɛ bisa sɛ saa powers anan sunsum na wo de yɛ adwuma ɛde boa nkrɔfo no wo yɛ sunsum sorry ni wo bɛka sɛ saa sunsum no efi nyame nkyɛn ana efi wo spiritual workings bi ɛna wo yɛ na wonya ana sɛ yɛ de wo ana sɛ at least nipa person hu baby a wonya saa tumi na wo de yɛ saa adwuma no
eno na me catch us dey bia na me ka ma asema nipa entemase se yamfa mfi soro ama wa wontumi nya ne awoye what you say se awurade ensi dan na odansifo ne yekwa ena se bi obi ntumi mfa bonsam tumi ensa mfa nkotu bonsam abra ye ka kire Yesu se na wotumi ben na wo de genkrofo no ena o ka kire say how can a blind man lead a blind man onipa na ni efra obeden why dey wetumi edi onifre ni anim. And also, if kingdom divide itself, it cannot stand. Enti me onyame wo nkonkon kan no de amame. What I say? But God has given me a power so unique say. Obetimi ehumi na wan kasa what title me bibi. What I say? Because of maybe how you see me. Obi awo ne ode frɛ me. Obi awo ne ode ma me. But me nim say I am ordained by God to minister unto his people. Enti me no Jesus Christ wa mam to me. Nyame am me to me. wama me ngosra but me de no metimi aka say enye obi na preach me say abrante wonam wonum wi jai wo bokro no jai na be fa urade. I was born into it. What I say me mama you odifo me family na ye adifo nti me ye wo me no there was a prophecy say me baba ye onyame adwuma na me anso ye wo me na day one bepemene no mahu ade bi amaye wo me mofrase abepemene nti no I was born unique by the grace of God. Me the urade ase what I say and every Easter be I used to yin ho kire me hu Jesus Christ 3 times a year. Yes.
Oyin no kire na so ba dan asam na o ka.
Oboma baso me ye mistake so I will say you can be very powerful that even if when you make mistake your followers will not see it. Nti na wo hia o spiritual master na say ni awama wutumi ni say oye dey ojeje. What I say so enye de bia na Yesu yin ho kire me ana me guardian angel yin ho kire me oboma baso eto de bia I may be wrong somewhere out of ignorance until no ewurade timi yi no ho kire me
aya most of asofo ni be sunsun sorofo ni be ta aka so Jesus Christ ya wo kana asemi krapo no ono no oye angel ebi muso say oye nyame ba ye me say hwe mu no hu na as angel
frankly speaking I see Jesus Christ as a son of God. Na me mpese me de be ko akire bia na me mpese me ni obi be gi ho akinye so.
I see.
Na me wo koforo de afijase 1998 na me di sofo. Ana ye be bia FM station bi no mo ye debate obi si Yesu ye Yankopon obi so si Yesu ye Nyame ba obi so si Yesu cry e bofo te se ne awoka ya. So I had the privilege say omo invite me say me so me nko bi.
Sir.
And a man kon ye se sofo na adwane. And the broadcast is very noise way sofo na so nim Bible wa adwane. Enti omo frame mo phone so na me ka che so omo ba ye na no Yesu omo hu ne da omo ba ye na omo hu ne Yankopon da. If you see God, you will not use the Bible to debate anybody. One kasa hu Yesu Kristo na o ka che so ye hwan na me ka what I say
exactly
me fa say o papa esi dan e na ode ama na ode will e ka ho and then cha bibia wo udin wasensan ode ama wo e na owu ye o e bi o yale dedem e na wonu ba akoso aba said no the same house no me so me papa asimesi all this efie na mame e na wo de court ne ye say obi amfa na dance for mra kodama o papa e dadem wo nanfofo e wo monte why na obekwa kofa de say
papa na ese me kofa ne ba because ono no handle
yes, and when we have problem with the Bible that is the written word say yenya problem wo ho a we have to consult the writer of the Bible ni okasa ye ma ye twoye no ono de owu ye. That is why I na me kasa nipa bebre ntim asese sometimes me kai Bible na me nti bibi ase a I don't want to make it a debate. Me we Yesu ne me kasa. What is my problem? Say me say Yesu say asem we ya osimesi say wo na wo kan ye. Eye no kura na say eye no kura. Na me ka o say.
Oh yeah.
I have asked my spirit me ne ma bofo ayi akasa ama baby wo ho a asem wo ya ka wo Bible they have told me point blank say asem we eye no kura. But also bibini mpe enlightenment. Obibini mpe say Ninu bibini like me, meko hunu hintasem me ye no kre. There are certain lies which has been accepted as truth for ages. Enti say ya sa wo ba na wo say enye sa na tie na wo beka no fofora. Prepare for your own kind killing you. The reason why you come Yesu Kristo is not because or you so handsome or you so beautiful or you so intellectual. And I said he was born strangely than anybody. Mamenka asem nkyere wo. Yesu ne ta no ne ye wa branche bi efe no Hanina Bendosa. Hanina Bendosa.
Ah no ye hwan.
What did he was very powerful than Jesus Christ. But he was not accepted. What you say?
Maybe ono buy answer Yesu ba.
Only Yesu na ye age group. Omo ye miensa me pesa me bo mu ina din. That is why I na a Christopher to me kase ye we Yesu miensa na wo Bible mu. But they only know about the first one, but the rest people don't care to learn.
Yeah, but they nim ne ye ba Yesu.
And I make it say go and search for Hanina Bendosa.
I know so Bible, and any Bible. Sa o kase ni Bible dia me no Bible dia.
No na asem ni si wo mu no. They have their records intact. Nyameka what you say enti asofo krom ko Bible school despite the Bible they have other conical Bibles they have other historical way of
I understand your point na me pa che say ani so Bendosa na wo ka no
Hanina Bendosa
me da wase Hanina Bendosa me bi say
fa onko Google and onko we non check it that word Hanina Bendosa he was the most powerful miracle worker in the time of Jesus.
No, Roma.
And I make a choice. Say, I'm fair fish through Amawa. Any pump to me.
Exactly. No, you're correct.
That is why I'm telling you, say, me see Jesus by no. Now, you don't know who you're fair. And also, no, because young couple choose or no. Now make our chance.
Matthias,
it's in the person church say ye na you Ghana hey na. Everybody is a candidate to become a president because the Ghana constitution mentioned the process ubetimi afa so aye president but mention name and family ubetimi atena so. And if you think you have the zeal, it's a so fast process no qualify. But some of the spiritual people no mobile and they didn't follow the process.
And in the bandoza no, we saw a lot of miracles. Maybe even confirmation cry a miracle.
Yes.
Or the one day do body, one day no do. Or the second maybe. Okay, Mati was say upon all the miracles Anida bandoza no.
Yes.
And you be okay. Say I was with my father when the world was created. Did he make mention any that?
Bible abofra.
That be me Bible. Maybe some questions.
Let me tell you.
But to me can say asem na.
Menjema no nsi bone. Me tell say there may be powerful men around in and around. Obi kura wo Ghana or powerful than me. Obi wo Ghana or yen senche ni chain ya me ye. What you say? But say wo bile ndu ya. Obe wa dwen say Nyankopon kura wakata wo so. Nyame pese obi ati ase ne say wo ya baba wa na wo sisu abusuam. Now we share send your mama here. Now who say wa mbobra. Don't accuse your mother say wa mbobra. The spirit that fought her. Says 2 minutes say wo je ja wo na wo si wo mama atwetwe no 100 sa spirit na say wo tam so ni age na ya sha to wo say wuduru a o meta ka no. Eso na say sunsun papa bi ani hu a. Wo mama na wo condemn you will be worse than that person.
Wonim.
I don't tell person what you say omo spiritual marriage no man fa say ede. Oba bi wo kra okwada ho ase ene kra yanka ade ne nsamra. Wo hu.
Why are they we pretty come na asem ba ko so a wo kan etoma koma so me bisa us a question because idea nipa bebre bro o ma adwene nti ase so bi so wo call prophet Dr. Nyameba obeye say am ebi mu say o mu gidi say if Nyame bi so ti say powers bi na ode ye and me bisa wo so watch him kama say wo gi Yesu Kristo di na say ye mfemfi so ambre wa wontumi enye ho hwe.
You don't have to judge a book by its cover. Obi wo ho a opesem me behave to so no asana wajemi atum obi wo ho a opese ma asole me ye ne te se omo asole bi omukọ ansana omo agi atum ba wo kan 1 Corinthians chapter 12 na o se ye wo osoma hodo ye wo nnwuma hodo ye wo nsenkyerene hodo ye wo asofo hodo ewo ho what you say I may be one of the different pastor you have to experience nyame ka what you say
exactly
say wo so hu say enya wo sofo no kwa na nyame afre no ena enya me kwa so na nyame afre me but at least don't condemn me instead of condemning me no Father say I am one of the different kinds of ministry na Yankopon aka no so be there try now man everybody every Christian say there are 12 gates to heaven et say me fan say Ghana ye wo other corridors a obetimi afem aba Ghana ba baby a obesi bia no so no Ghana for ye wo immigration wo ho enti no but with me pass it through now be Ghana there na say kwan ya wo fa so bae no Ghana mra no ye dey agitum ya me ka what ya say
pepe
ya me pese what ya say no say heaven no kura no ye wo Jacob anasa Isaac asefo no ana ye Jacob asefo no Reuben Simon Gad Levi Judah we no omo no form the first foundation and ye san so wo Yesu Kristo na suafo a obefa omo no Matthew omo so omo ye the second foundation. It work in kind
of way say Judas kan ho
adabi Matthias na yede ne share ho
and send Judas on kan Yesu esuafo no bi o
Acts chapter 1 verse 20 say the kaima
na wotwe won suntonto na ntonto no bo Matthias na wokan no kan esuafo
and wokan no kan esuafo no ho e mo mbe dumi
make kan brofo no or say and they cast lot for them and the lot fell on Matthias.
What the kind 24 na ti asama na eko.
Okay 24 now say and they prayed and said Lord who knoweth the heart of all men show which one of these two thou hast chosen to take the place in this ministry and apostleship from which Judas turned aside to go to his own place.
Name wo honam fam to oni heaven.
They will be replacing
your friend Matthias. Into your spiritual things, what you say, and I make us a meno apart from Bible na making kind of Yankopon san Bible family home the Marco come me bia. I am forbidden to say it. ye ma me kwan sa memka because Bible na ngase da hoketoa no kra no e Christopher nya adaje ensua hwe kremoni papa bia read the Quran anye ye kura ba 2 or 3 times ba bi se Ghana ni ahe na Christo ni sen na watimi aka Bible na wie enti awurade ma me hunu se he ntasam we me de ama wo ne wo ma ne wasefo but hwe na wan fan kotia masem na da wodada no enya sa there are more revelations for me to reveal ni atie ne se onipa bi o spiritual marriage was asase bia no heaven kura no so wu a mo nya na adwen so okọ bi because onim hwe se sunsum walewa nia ebe favor kakra no se obi okonfo bia no sunsum bosom na awale no abosom awale na ya na favor kakra che yaka motia de no o se okonfo ba bia wo sunsum awale that is what mun say the nimma omni omo na tie no ena obi o ye queen mother wo Ghana ha ote akonwa so bia no sa wonim se sebi o nananu manim die kakra me ma wani ada wonim se omo ta ye queen mother so omo ye adwamanfo
na sa asem mo eso efi
me se ebinum nti na me pa cha ye sunsum asem ba se me ka
se akonwa no
obi ote akonwa so ye ohema omo ta ye adwamanfo
ba nya omunya ebinum
nti na me se nananu me nsem a baba de
we from
enti ameka san se akonwa na wote so no you are married to the throne ye de umma konwa na wale enti no oma wontimi nwale be ma baako
medase onya me
okay Ghana hemfo wo Ghana ha ne o mahema ina na ohini ni wanuonyam ohema ni anuonyam adentia sometimes life for mu live after o mahenie no ebi wa awerho
medase
what has been omu so mu hiamoa ese so mu bempanimfo nche ne ye bo mu na mutimi efim
mate
e ma mu wo fa Ghana ha na especially bonsam mpa oba akoko me na me catch you say 99% of ma omo yom ho kokko yina was spiritual marriage because attract you what I say won say if hunu aduaba no ohunu say efe adede na hunu ye no ohunu say akono enti ade a wunni bi na yefe won say ye kale ye tuntum enti yehu oba kokko yehu ni so ye more different than us yehu be ma kokko yehu ni different than us enti ye yakono before yakono wa kokofuom and akokofo so makono wa before because that is what they don't have in common.
There is a saying that anyone who doesn't give the gift he promised is just like a cloud blowing over a desert without dropping any rain. But he is saying that he will deliver. Enti no send your Bible ni si aka no. Wo de yenso ahom no hwe. Wa aka no bombode na bra. Na fa wo hawo no wo de fa bra no. Na on solve ma no minim se so solve ma wa. Wo be frɛ no we di ho adanse nipa bebre kɔ na so ye ho de ye se oye no oye e de ma wo mo but sa nyankopɔn tumi a ɔde ye adwuma no so oye ma wo nso a nyankopɔn obehira wo nti sɛ bia wo spiritual marriage wunya be ma bia na sɛbe onware wo de bia wo ne be ma tena nche na mo agyae enam sɛ sunsum ni ɔma no wuntumi mfa eni hu nti no wo be brɛ saa nso wo be hwɛ no na bia sunsum aware na akata wo so na nka ye ka nka ye wo mba bi no wɔ hɔ a to be honest with you nka ni sɛ aware bɔ mo Oba bi a wo hu ne pa na wonim de ekumi e wo mi se binum enkete suban pa ba binum wo ho a wo hwe omu suban mo odwo nso omu nya be ma e ma ne nware omu enti eno no se nipa ne ba na wo hwe ne se enye spiritual marriage na aware na nkasa na enhye da emba na akwan mu a eno nso bibi wo ho betumi aye e de aboa no ana
nana na yatie ne se no kura we wiase ne se no me nso eye adwuma wɔ nipa so wo kan Proverbs chapter 30 awo ho ɔse ye wo abusua santin bi wɔ ho a wonse etese mpia ebusua bi wo ho a no mo kwa na nyame nkwa nkwato abaifo agifie na ide aboso o se efie bi wo nso a wonani tra wonani nto oba bi wo anye sunsun bi na eha no enye sunsun bi na wale no ba me bi wo anye sunsun bi na wale no but we build the wrong culture of life ombu ade onim kasa kire onim kasa pa chese omfo nipa bi anye hwe otietie nipa nu so e ma yadome no oba bi wo ho a osi so no pipe ano keke maami bi obebu nsu eni bi odema no owotumi che no ohum che no wakase no yi na wale afi na brabom ye wo enipa bi wo ho a wadi bone wakasa tie panin na yi na ni onyam afi na brabom
ahwefo aha na yede ende dwumedie yede besi prophet Dr. Onyameba nipa bebre ekɔ ne nkyɛn ekɔgye mboa mesrew numbers na egu screen no so no bɔ modern sa wo be frɛ numbers no din e ba ko pɛ ye frɛ me splash nyame ya adoma ne mrepem ne ye bɛsen hye biom bye bye